Greetings. Good afternoon. This is Suzanne Titkameyer of No Longer Quivering. You can't hear me, I'm sure, because I'm on mask. I'm showing it off after that awful thing with Lori yesterday and her masks. And when you remove your masks for COVID-19, don't touch the inside. Move it by its strings like I've done. This is one of my masks. I bought it and wear it routinely for the asthma, not for the COVID-19. I just happened to have one when all that went down. There's not going to be any new NLQ today. A couple of things have happened. Number one, I got really wrapped up in ridiculous yesterday with the whole Lori Alexander mask thing where she was mocking masking. During this time of COVID-19, that's, just so off-putting I can't even begin to describe how agitated I got last night when I saw her video and how she was mocking all of us that do wear masks for all kinds of reasons that don't have anything to do with COVID-19. It's uncomfortable. No one likes doing it. I don't even like doing it. I don't even like doing it with this. This thing is 6 layers of all kinds of different things, and so they've got a little filter thingy. Anyway, long story short, they're not comfortable. Your entire face sweats. If you're like me and you're in a hot climate, your face is sweating. And if you're like me, you don't like sweating. Sweating without a good reason, at least. So it's no fun. I just wanted to shoot down a couple of Lori's objections to the mask right now. When you breathe in, you take the simple act of breathing in. The air entering your lungs is 21% oxygen. How much of that do you think remains after? When you exhale, you're exhaling 16% oxygen. So Lori's claims that when you wear this, you're cutting off your own oxygen is ridiculous. Okay, so it feels weird. You're breathing warm air, but you're breathing out more than enough oxygen to take. Anything above 6% concentration will keep you alive. So wearing a mask is not going to cut your oxygen significantly enough to impede you the way Lori's trying to claim when she cut her hole in there. That's just ridiculous. And it's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous that she's triggered me and I'm ranting like this now too. I know about it. But after last night, I just could not face taking apart the Alexander's marriage any more than I already have today. So next week, we'll go back to Ken and Lori's letter. I'm not going to do it today, but I am going to give you marital advice. Been married 35 years, and the advice I have doesn't line up much with Lori and Ken's. And I've been way happier than I think either one of them have been. I think my husband probably has been too. And it's not to say that marriage is easy, because obviously it is not easy for anybody. You have to give and take. My marriage advice to you, particularly based on the horrible stuff that's been said in Ken's letter, is cut each other some slack. Treat each other kindly. If you can do that, everything else is just background noise. And every problem is solvable. It may require you doing some limbo. It may require you giving up something you want. But it's not the end of the world. It's not worth getting mad and yelling about. It's not even worth getting annoyed when your spouse starts yelling and carrying on because they're mad about something. It's better just to shrug and go on. There's this song I really love by Jimmy Buffett called Breathe In, Breathe Out, Move On. And it's actually about Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, which was a really awful time, granted, for a lot of different people. But the song makes the point that even in the most awful of times, sometimes the best thing you can do is to breathe in, breathe out, and move on. And I think that's true with marriage too. I think you got to keep your offense list short. You got to grant each other some kindness, mercy, love, which seems to be something she doesn't know anything about. When I see these videos of Lori and I read her writings, I think this is a woman that has never experienced love, and enjoys being cruel to people. She enjoys tormenting others. There's nothing Christian about that. There's nothing of Jesus in that. So what you have to do is just be the opposite. Be the opposite. Don't let anyone steal your joy, and embrace love. I hope y'all have a great Sunday. I'm getting ready to go cook, which is always interesting. So hang in there.